In a cozy corner of the internet, there's a channel that's a hidden gem. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop is so quaint, where the art of quilting finds its place. With a warm smile they welcome you in, guiding hands as Sophie's begin. From tracing patterns to stitching seams, together we create our dreams. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine. Stitches of love we weave and sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, Joyce and Dawn and Kelly and Tracy and Connie Jo and Elizabeth and Charlotte and Balloonist and Ada. How's everybody doing? We are yucky here. We have actually freezing rain warning too. So if the internet goes out, it seems like it's warm enough at where we are to not freeze. It's just going to be rain, but just in case if it does happen to change while we're streaming and you see me go poof poof, that's what happened. So, because it is outside. It is wet. It is coming down hard. Joyce says she can't see you've got doctor's appointments. Well, thank you for hanging out and popping in at least a lurk. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully the doctor's appointment's okay, and it's just like a checkup. So, have an emergency. My coffee maker stopped working. Oh my gosh, Patita. Finishing it on the stove, boiling the water, then pouring it over the grounds. Do you have one of those, oh my gosh. We bought one for friends that had wanted coffee, but it was glass, and it's got the little meshy thing, and you push it down. It was one of the fancy ones. Carrot cake. I just saw a recipe from, hold on, Preppy Kitchen, carrot cake cookies, and I was like, totally corrupt my lips around those cookies, for sure. That's totally good. Do you put nuts in yours, Annie, though? Because you know I can't have nuts, but you know, somebody pick them out. I don't do counter cross stitch. I just like hanging out with y'all. Oh, well, thank you, Connie Joe. We do lots of other things here too, right? I did finish my socks. If you guys wanted to see them, I showed them on last Tuesday's cross stitch stream. I finished knitting my socks. I was so stoked. I know it's weird having made socks, but you know, to me it's like a checkmark achievement on life. I made some socks. So French press, yeah. So that's a Bodum. Bodum? Maybe that was the company. It was fancy though, and we still have it to this day, and it's like 30 years old. Because we've never been coffee people, Pop or I. So I've always been a tea drinker. So, hey Tracy Albert, a friend was just mentioning carrot cookies to me. Yeah, it looks really good. The recipe, obviously I wouldn't put the nuts in it, but it looks really good. It looks good. Hello, Lori Clark. Welcome in. Coffee press, yeah, they're really good. The person, you just have to have a bigger grind, not a fine grind that you would do through a drip, but more like a medium. And then when you put the presser through, you're not going to get all those little guys coming through the mesh. Even though it's a really fine mesh, but you would be surprised if it's really ground. You get like floaters. You don't want floaters. if we did have that, what I did was I put a filter over the little slider part first, and then as it went down slowly, like super duper slow, that it was okay. So how's everybody? Salty kitty cat, well, hello. That describes me too. I just like the gummy. Hey, background noise is awesome. And, you know, sometimes I can be entertaining. Sometimes. What? Hi, star of the show. Up on your bed, and then people can see you. Up, up. Up, up. Star of the show, Sophie Lophie. Sophie Lophie. Up, up, up. There you go. Down. Down. You gonna fight your dragon? The dragons? She's not interested. She's like, here's coming to snacks, Ma. Hold on. Gotta get into the package. There we go. We're got nothing but sogginess. There we go. Oops. Can I get a paw for one? There, at least. Thanks. Gobbler. Gobbler Lophie. All right, lay down. Lay down. That's it. We're good. We're good. Down. Relax. Relax. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. Good Sophie. Good Sophie. So what's everybody up to today? Like I said, we got nothing but yuck outside. The camera will probably try and focus in and out a few times, so sorry. Just because of the wetness on the window. Makes it a bit blurry. Poor Amy's on it. Oh no! He didn't seem like a chub. He didn't seem like a chub. Okay, so I've got my Stitcher's Paradise. You can find it on Etsy. It is a project from... Oh my goodness. I thought we had it in the description, and we just were copying, pasting it over. So here's hoping it's there. It's a really cool, fun project. I just wish I could get more done on it. That's all. Hello, Suzanne Taylor. How's it going? Got their first tick meds of the season. I've let the chickens out. I'm letting them run free this time because Sophie got tick bites and ended up with Lyme disease last year. So, yeah. So I let the chickens run rampant this time. Let them run the yard and get all the bugs. And, I mean, they got lots of space to pick from. And, you know, so why not, right? To me, it's free food. Clean up our fridge and let them pick outside. I'd take it. I'd take it. 3.2 kgs. So what is that? Yeah, well, he's a small dog, though. Like, well, small medium, isn't he? So it's Fish Tank Day. Welcome to Fish Tank Day. Okay, I've got my dark blue, which is the next in the series of the threads, because we're building out threads with our threads, which I thought was really kind of cool last time. And I got my blue, light blue and dark blue all needled up here. So we're just going to figure out where we need to stitch to work on the top part of the blue, or the top part of the skein, because the skein goes from both pages, but we're just working on one half up. My biggest Q-snap fits, sorry, in the project bag. Nice! Now I want to make one for the other frames I have. Thanks again for making. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. I was so honored that you wanted to come and meet me when I happened to be in Vegas, you know, with Allison and Lois and Tracy. You know, it got a chance for you to meet them as well, right? So it was kind of bringing all the community together. So, you know, like when we were all together in California with Balloonist and Math Geek. I mean, that was so awesome as well. Like, it was bringing it all together. Bringing us a big old hug. So, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I truly felt honored. I mean, the fact that you guys want to fly across the worlds to hang out with me and stuff is like, what? Okay. Sure. Let's have some fun. Life is short, as we well know, right? So, I would have found a way to do. I would have found a way. Little thumb on the side of the road, little sign. So yeah, quilt store, please. Someone would have picked you up if you had that sign. Someone, a lady, even a gentleman who made quilt would have picked you up, Pat Ada. They'd be like, "Get in the car, girl. Let's go." Well, that would have been me, but whether you would have hopped in that car, I don't know. But I would have offered. He probably would have. Could be all right. right. She may be a little loony. I'll get in anyways. Hello, Nadia. Good morning. Okay, just a reminder, there is no Zoom tomorrow. It'll be on Thursday because I got to go deal with the car tomorrow, get the tire switched out. So it starts at 1. So if I, if you guys don't mind having me just in the headset, I could open it up, but we could just save it for Thursday. Then I'm in the shop and we're, having our funds and stuff like that with the members, the paid members of our channel get that. I get that joy with them every 2 weeks. So I really appreciate it. As I work on the quilt, that is for like the people who are up at the 10 value up, and so who gets to win it. So we're almost done too. We're getting really close. It looks beautiful. I know, that's actually pretty good. I was trying to make them a good size because I made them all the same size, right? So I tried to make us all matching ones that would hold a lot, whether it was for a cross-stitch project or a quilt project. It would hold a big size block, at least an 18-inch block in there without any issues. So I spent 4 hours in Vegas on a flight layover and on my way to Cleveland, Ohio this time tomorrow. Oh, I'll spend. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Oh, that's why you wanted us on the, well, that's what I said. Well, maybe I could still open it up, but it would take place of Thursday because I wouldn't do both, right? So, because I do have I got things I got to work on, right? So. He should have lost some weight last week. The adults did 40,000 steps. Oh my goodness. Well, if the dogs double the paws, and sometimes with their little legs. Oh, I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Patita. Truly was honored. Okay, the bee is a blue. The blue is a dark blue. Yes. Okay, so it's a funky looking bee. It's well, I'm looking at it as a funky looking bee. All right, so we need to start that on the 5th stitch from this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's this one here. I'm just gonna kind of poke my needle in there in the hole. Sorry, and to make it just a little bit bigger so I can see it. Okay. Yeah, we had such a great time. I'm so happy that everybody was like all together, sort of thing. We was having a good time together. It's always nice to meet people who share the same passion, Okay, hold on. Okay, so we're at the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on the 5th one, and we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Okay, with this dark blue. So we got dark blue and a light blue. I think I'm going to cross as I go. And thank you, everybody, for sending out your good vibes and thoughts and prayers for Mr. Eric on Saturday. They are on their way home right now on a plane, chillaxing. Family waiting on the other end, I'm sure, to give big hugs. They're a week beyond their normal scheduled vacation time. So, but yeah, she shared a video, and he's made me giggle, but he's feeling much better. Let's just put it that way. Eric of the Wild has returned. Your cross stitch is in the naughty corner, so I thought I would work on my triangle quilt. Now that is in the naughty corner too. It's getting full in there. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for sending out the positive vibes. Yeah. Nothing like trying to have to seek hospital treatment in a country you're not familiar with. So, all right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 across at the angle here. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down because we gotta go down this one all the way to the end, which would be 1, 2, 4, 5 stitches, right? 1, 2, 3. Now, if you had like a variegated thread that you were going to use to make these yarns already, you probably didn't even need to follow the color differences that they have here. They're just trying to make it so it looks, you know, you got the highlights and the lowlights of certain colors, right? But, you know, you can always use what you have. Yeah, it's been a soggy, wet, cold, snowy weekend. It's like winter is holding on and spring really wants to come. So I'm just glad this is rain and not snow, or we would have like several feet because it's a lot. And we've already had a lot already. So I'm done with the snow, right? Adios. Hey, Gladys. Hello, April. Going on, ladies? What's happening? Happy Tuesday, happy cross stitch Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy cross stitch Tuesday. Oops, hold on. Get ourselves a nope, no, we're good. We're good. So alright, now we gotta go on the end here. So we got the center and the top and now the end here. One in between, yes. Not a lot, just in Mojo to do something. To do anything. Ooh. Well, that's when you take on that project that you were like, I don't really want to, but you gotta. You just gotta work on it. Even if it's only for like an hour or something, right? You put some time towards it. You know, it's less to do in the end. Those are the when I'm like, I want to do anything, just anything. And I was like, okay, let's pick something that I know I need to work on. So, and sometimes it gets the drive back, you know, the excitement for the project. Having it, you know, closer to finishing. Okay, so that's the dark. Let's fill in the light, and then we'll skip up and do that part. Unless, yeah, we'll do it. Sorry, what was that? My arms are falling off from the carrots grinding. I almost lost like a knuckle doing that there, Annio. Do you use like the thicker one or the really thin one that's kind of like just shreds it? So, glad Eric is better on the mend. I had sad news on Sunday. One of my older sisters passed away. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Big hugs to you. I know you got a lot of siblings. But that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt, right? Especially if you were close to them. Like super close. Some bond, some don't. It was my sister Elizabeth's birthday on Sunday. It was also UK Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to our European families. Actually, we'll just put that there, and then that's why I loaded the light blue too. The thin one, yeah, that's what I do too. It just tastes better. Gets all lost in there. These are making the bits so nice and neat in the bags. I just stuffed them in the bags. Oh yeah, when they were doing their little project thing. Yeah, that's right. That's too funny. They were optimizing the space. Makes me wonder what would when pulled out, what was actually more, right? Well, for the UK it was yesterday. Not yesterday, on Sunday. So, that I know. You cannot find your mistake? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's... Let's do the light blue. We're pretty much just filling in these lines here. The two here, or the two here and the one there. Yeah, in May. May is Mother's Day for North Americans. And obviously, Netherlands. Yeah, there's nothing but puddles everywhere. We've got some big, like, puddly spots on our driveway. We're gonna need a dump of gravel or something, or several, because I'd like it not to the water to slope towards the shop, because all in front of the shop is just nothing but water. So, kind of build it up a bit. Could have someplace else to go. Divert it a little bit. Not chocolate flowers, chocolates and flowers that should read. I should read. Oh, sorry. I got plants and chocolate flowers. Okay, chocolates and flowers. Okay, and a ticket for a Tina Turner show. And look at that. Tina Turner and I have shared the same birthday, November 26th. So, like, I've said this before, you know, like, when you've got movie stars that share the same birthday, it's kind of like your family. Just saying. So, I kind of claim Tina Turner could be my long lost relative. I know, it's not true. Hello there, Pat Strauss. Hi, Ella. And all, sorry. A beautiful sunny day here, sorry. But stayed under emergency for cleanup following weekend. We've got something going on here right now. Well, thank goodness it's rain. But we did have freezing rain warning last night and all to today. And I know Prince Edward Island had freezing rain yesterday and their schools were closed. Because I saw the little news thing pop up on my computer this morning saying the school's closed. I was like, what's going on here? So, yeah. So they have closed the schools for today here in Nova Scotia, at least our area. So, but yeah, so that's what we got going on. But welcome in, Miss Pat Strawhouse. Happy to see you. I'm just glad this isn't snow that's falling. It's just rain. So we could already see parts of the front lawn getting green with the grass. So that'd be awesome. Okay, now we're done with the bottom of the blue. We'll do our count to get ourselves to the top part, like these guys over here, to the top parts of the thread looking things, okay? Yeah, me too. I was thinking of my terry friends of the weekend, especially when we were walking the dogs. Well, it was a lot, yeah. How different, drastic weather was happening. Yeah. Said to Marcus, did some of his co-workers say anything about the weather, because most of it they all work from home. So no, Deborah Holman, hello, chatters, updating my computer and doing laundry. Neither is my favorite thing to do. I hear you, especially when the computer just sits at like 85% for like ever. You're like, come on, let's go. You thought you saw snow? It might have been still... oh, you mean on Saturday? Yeah, there probably was still snow on Saturday, and it snowed even more. Hello, Miss Sylvia. Back you and me, FPP. What's happening, my dear? Welcome in. My daffodils are beginning to bloom. I love daffodils, too. I love daffodils. They hold a special part in my heart. Winter, you have... Yeah, it's... I don't want it anymore. I'm done. I'm done with the snow. Can we, like, enough? I love daffodils and tulips. Daffodils and tulips, definitely. I'll be lurking, packing boxes in garage. Gotcha. Did you find a place yet? Need to give to them. Sylvia. You're so funny. I give you 2 thumbs up, too. I was hanging out in Colleen Sews and Chats channel this morning while I was getting quilt loaded on the long arm and working on the first row before stream. Yes, Some good ladies in there hanging out and good supportive people. I love that. All right. Oh, we're going to do the dark blue. We're going to come up with the dark blue. We need to do our count correctly of how many spaces up first, and then we'll start the blue. Okay, we just want to make sure we're doing this right. We made mistakes in the past, and we have fixed them. So, little shark gets a new home today. Nice. He's going to need a bigger bowl. Yeah, he's going to need a bigger bowl. Me and David Tennant share same birth year, 71. Yeah, well, we do too, April. I'm 71, baby. Hello, Deborah Davidson. Good morning, good morning. Okay, hold on. We're counting here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th one. Let's just double check that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on the 9th one, we're going to stitch and move that away direction for 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now I've already lost myself. Okay, on the 9th one. So this should be the 9th one. Let's just double check. Let's poke a little hole in there just to make it a little bit bigger visually so we can see it at an ease. 6, 7, 8, 9. So this would be the 9th one. Okay, so there we go. Double check. Yeah, okay. There we go. And we're in line with the bottom one. Perfect. And we're going to go, so we have 4 stitches total. And then we'll cross them. I've started a cross stitch, not done yet. Done any in years, but you spurred me to do. Oh, hey, awesome! It helps keep your hands agile too, right? I think if you stop working with your hands, that's when they just become like gnarly little things, and you just can't do anything with them. So I think you got to keep them. You got to keep them limber. You know what I mean? You gotta do something with them. Time flies. My granddaughter starts school at the end of this year. She'll be, oh wow, jeepers, right? I share the same birthday as Jimi Hendrix and Bruce Lee. Ooh, she's a singer and ninja skills. We adapt. I'm still behind you. I'm just working on the arch. Oh yeah, still. I only try to do what I can on stream, so it's only for a couple hours every other like week or something. So, but like I said, I'll have to put some time into it as I'm traveling. So. Because I don't want to start a new project while traveling because I'm in a car for 2 days with Pop. So of course I do my fair share of driving, right? So 2 days there and 2 days back. But you know, I don't read in the car. I don't like to read in the car. I think it makes me motion sickness. So I like to either work on something. So I've got his socks. Oh, I started Pop a pair of socks. So I've got his socks to work on. And I've got some cross stitching, so I'll probably bring just maybe one project with me to work on, and just really just focus on that. Okay, so that's 2 stitches there. Looks like 2 more stitches on top of each other. So let's do that. Welcome to the cross stitch world. I just think there's so many fun things you can do, and you can really personalize something and make a unique craft, and you know, it's to me it's a dying art. Same with like quilting and applique and all those things. The younger generation, only the few that are interested in that. The mass of them are not. It's easy buy, throw away, right? It's not make and make do. Like we all grew up with, right? And our parents and then their parents and so on and so forth. Fortunately, they became a very wasteful society. I have to start a pair of socks for my brother-in-law, but I'm so done with the knitting at minute after 31 days. Yeah, just give yourself a break, right? Leaving chat, leaving iPad in kitchen, and taking external speaker into garage. Okay, all right, everybody, sing a song. Hey there, Colleen. I was just talking about you. Getting a bed strip to wash. Nice, nice. I wish I'm gonna get a line to hang mine on. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm excited. Things I want to do, and I'm gonna do them. All right, so that's the 6. So we got 2 more. So 1, 2, 3. One more up above. Okay. Just trying to fill in the blue, the darker blue stitches, and then we'll fill in the rest with the light blue, and then we'll work on the little gray parts so this won't look so weird. It's like, what the heck's going on here? But it'll make sense as we get there. Yeah, I was talking about hanging out in your chat this morning with a great group of people, and very encouraging and supportive. You're a great teacher. Okay, was that beside as well? Yeah, it does. Oops, it was beside as well. That's fine. That's fine. We didn't miss anything. We just had to, or we didn't make that mistake. Yeah, it's wet and blah here, so. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to you, my dear. Hold on, get the star of the show. Oh, look at it, she's napping. She knows I talk about her all the time. She's the star of the show, Sophie Lovey, Sophie Lovey. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Thank you, my dears. Appreciate it. Oh, I'm following some houses in Nova Scotia, towing a trailer to your Burlington meetup, and then driving on way to Nova Scotia that night. Oh, likely stop and oh, boop boop boop. The chat went by too fast. On route before crossing the south side. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. I was like, what did I do with my thing? She's good. I think she's got an ear infection. I called yesterday to make an appointment for her, but the only time they can get her in is next Monday. So, which is fine because I think it's just starting. It's getting a little warm in a spot, and that's who she is. For some reason, she just likes to get ear infections. So, and I don't know what it is snack-wise that I might be feeding her that's making that flare up, because we're just like, we like trying her with new treats and stuff like that. So that's all on us, really. So I don't know. And you know, with the dampness in her ears, I try to go in and dry her ears all the time, but that's how I knew it was warm. And even Pop said something the other day when he was petting her, and he goes, "Oh, warm ear," and I went, "I thought so too," but I wasn't sure because sometimes if she's leaning that way, if she's sleeping, you know, it warms up the body, right? So I wasn't sure, but now I am. So I made her an appointment. So next Monday. Okay, now we got to come up on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. One. Oops, give ourselves a little bit of a tail here. 2. 3. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Sophie Lofi. Thanks, Michelle. She doesn't know what to do. She's like been looking at me like I've lost my mind letting the chickens out in the yard instead of putting them back in the chicken tractor and then putting the electric fence around them, which really didn't work anyway. So, you know, it seems pointless when like, oh, you know what, let's let them run about and get all the bugs and the, you know, because Sophie had tick disease or Lyme disease last year because of ticks. So, and there's just no way of keeping her out of the bush. She's not, She's not getting into bush. It's just who she is. Yep, we're good. Okay, so another stitch up here. I look like a peacock? What? I'll strap my stuff. That's funny. What? Mine used to have ear troubles a lot from in growing hairs in the ears. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I had to go back to make sure I understood that. Cake is out of the oven. Some time for Foxy Rabbit Mystery. Did you see the April? No, I did not. I didn't go looking. I barely even got March started. I got to work on that too. Hey, welcome in, Joan. Here, we'll show you outside. The little pond became the big pond with all our moisture that we've had going on. So, cheers, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Happy Tuesday. Daughter got some ear clean out stuff from the vet clinic. Hopefully to have the vet tech in the... Yeah, well, that's true, right? Definitely. When it comes, that's like having a mechanic, a plumber, somebody who's good with tech. Oh no, it's done. It's done. It's the way I wanted it. So it comes down all the way to here. So it's all finished. I was just putting it up. I look a little blurry today. Maybe I didn't focus enough on the camera. Yeah, someone asked about it, and I kind of misplaced it, and then I wanted to put it back out. So my design, their block, but I designed the way I laid out my blocks, so it was different. So it's a lot of work, Kelly. A lot of work. I think I will finish April before March. Oh, really? Just because of the way it lays out, or what? You had yours all nicely framed, though, and then working on the inside. Hey, Mona did what? Welcome in. Oh, done driving my needle. How's it going, Mona did what? Okay, so now we got 1, 2, and then 3 on the side. So 2, and then 3 this way. Yeah, it is. It will be when I get it quilted up. I was been hummed and hawed about how I want it quilted. That's why I kind of just tucked it away because I couldn't decide. So I thought I don't want to rush it because there was no rush for the me finishing it. It was like my creation, right? So I could take my time and really decide how I want it quilted and go from there. I hadn't decided if I wanted to quilt it myself or just put a nice edge to edge like some of the ones I love so much here, from my long arming business. I'm nearly done with the big flowers of March, but the urns are blocking me mentally somehow. It is a lot of this and like the whole that way and that way and that way, and I was just, for some reason, things on the angled angle just kind of I don't know. It's crazy. I get a little that way too. A little mind bogged. I get mind bogged down. So sometimes I'll just try and pick the easier bits, and then that helps kind of sort out the harder. I would not say harder bits, but maybe the ones that are just a little bit, giving you the mental issue, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's almost done there. Just as soon as I quilted up there, Mona. The block was, oh my gosh, was it a Violet Crafts? It was a peacock block, and they had it laid out a different way. Or you could actually make a peacock, and then it's got like his feathers, which I do want to do too. Like I want to do that one as well, right? So, hey Carla, how you doing? Welcome in. we're just working on the Stitcher's Paradise. This is the top half of the pattern. We just started a few weeks ago. We've only been working on it like every other Tuesday, just making the progress that we can. So over here, right there is like a pair of snips going on there, and then right here we've got stacks of thread, skeins, and I'm just building up the top half. The bottom half comes down as well here too. So, well, hello there, Silex. How you doing, super duper looper? Big hugs. So happy to have you here. Yes, Father cried. Okay, yeah, I was like, wait a second, I was having a brain fart. So I did 75 of the peacock blocks. Here, we'll go back to these so you can see them. I did 75 of them in various colors, and instead of doing it what they wanted to their way, because you know what I mean, I got to do it my own way, I did it so it went all the way down to like purple, and then it's got like the V's of blue, and then green, and then yellow, and then orange, and you know, so on and so forth. So there's 49 or 48 pieces in each one of these diamonds, right? And it took like an hour and 10 minutes just to put that together, let alone all the cutting you had to do for it and all the trimming up and everything else. So yeah, it was a big, huge project. It took me a long time. To me, a long time, like I don't want 10-year projects or 5-year projects or something like that. You know, a couple years is okay, you know, when it comes to something like this, right? So yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. It was good fun, good learning, and it angles down, so it kind of looks like a peacock. I said at one point in time, I'd put the bottom right at like my bum here, and I'd wear it for like, you know, Comic-Con or something. I'd make it a quilt and it'll stick out and it'd be like this cape sort of thing, or tail or something. Could you imagine that? I can rock it. I know could. Put some wires in there. Be like, whoosh, superhero or something. I just started April's release. Oh, I'll have to look. I'll have to look because I think Annie O was just asking if I had started it. So there we go. It'll be good fun to quilt up for sure. I just gotta figure out what it is. Make it a cloak, put some thin PVC on the edges so we can grab them and spread it out. There's a good idea. Ooh. Yeah, I used a line of fabric. It was all the same. So the little pattern that you see on all the little, like the little bits of it. So it looks pretty. It's got little flowery, it was botanical. Fat quarter bundle rainbow that I was so happy to use. I had got it as a gift. It was such a lovely, amazing gift that I got. I tried to say thank you to the person, but sent them the wrong, like I had their address wrong, or it arrived to the wrong person wrong. So, anyways. You would fit You would fit it beautifully at Quilt Con with Peacock. Can you see me strut my stuff around there, Balloonist? Oh yeah, look at my cape. That's what I should have finished and made up and wore to The Price is Right. They would have noticed me then. Famous. I'm so surprised they haven't called. You know, I'm just saying. Okay, we got to work our way down here a little bit. And then the rest of what we fill in is just all the light blue. So. This goes here. We come down 3. So what's everybody else up to today? Obviously the heater just kicked in, so it's not that warm here. But at least it's above freezing, so what's falling outside is not falling as snow or freezing rain. So I think it was like 9 or 10 degrees when I came out here. So. And then this one here, it's 2. For the ladies making the fox and rabbit pattern, are you using one color or multiple colors? Just wondering, because that'll be my next one to start. Laugh out loud, says Patty. It's a big one. You got to make sure you have a big canvas. Mine's about an inch short on one side of their recommended one, so I may not finish the last part of it or something. I don't know. We'll say. I know I say it a lot to me, but today I really have to go to bed early. I'm so tired. Your body's asking for it. You need to. You need to listen to your body. Have I not taught you guys that enough? You gotta listen to your body. No ignoring it. Okay, now we gotta go to the light blue, and we'll fill it all in. 33 here, and bad weather starts tonight and tomorrow. Yeah, we're not in, it's like not all the greatest here right now, so. Here, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, the wind's been up. It's been rain. It was raining last night too, really hard against the windows. Okay, so we pretty much fill in all this in with the light, and we got a couple stitches on this side here as well. So just two, yep, right here, right here. Oops. And just to let you know that anybody who was, when I asked for some, well wishes and praying thoughts and good vibes sent for Mr. Eric's way on Saturday, thank you for doing that. He is on his way home with his wife, which is awesome. They are in flight right now. Hopefully he's snoozing or enjoying a lovely meal. They got a direct flight too, like all the way from the other lands. Take care, Kelly. I only use blue thread, but different ones. Yeah, it is pretty. So actually, I think she's posted on the Facebook page there, Patita. But I could probably bring it up on my phone once I get this light blue stuff started. So if anybody wanted to share something on the Facebook page, please do so, and we can pull it up. We can pull it up and chat about it. Share it with everybody. I'm gonna kind of make my way with the half stitches and just kind of come back, I guess, since I didn't start at the bottom. We're just filling it in, making it grin. Da, 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 da. I just posted a couple of days ago in Facebook. Yeah, okay, so Jay, just go back and check if you want. I'm waiting on lunch. My daughter's making spaghetti. Nice! It's got like spaghetti bolognese or like just like spaghetti noodles with like butter and Parmesan cheese or something. That was like my favorite. Simple and easy. Just a little bowl of pasta, a little butter, a little cheese. Make me very happy. I don't know, I eat it all. Okay. I wish I had somebody to cook for me like that. It's me cooking for all the boys. And last Saturday, we were going out for pizza right after our stream, which was awesome. My new favorite pizza. It's a smoking chicken. Had chicken, mushrooms, red onion. Oh, it was delicious. A little barbecue sauce. It was absolutely awesome. It's a place that's in Antigonish, so it's called Gabriel's Pizza. Oh, so good. Worth driving the 45 minutes there and back. So hour and a half. I said to Marcus, how can we rig up? I said, we can plug things in the car. So can I take my heating pad? Can I put that there? And then we can put the pizza on top so we get like warm pizza by the time we get back home. Hey, Audra, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. But anyway, so that we didn't do, Marcus didn't make us lunch on stream Saturday because of that. And then the week before, it was his birthday. So the Saturday was his birthday, and Pop had already made chili for the two of them. So, and I had shrimp, because I do not do the chili in any way, shape, or form. Not the spices, not the beef, not the beans. That would absolutely destroy me, I think. But it was nice to have like leftovers for Saturday or Sunday, and then leftovers for Monday. Like we all got our own pizza, so there's no fighting. I almost ordered the Hawaiian, but I really, really wanted to try. We had the final discussion at work, and they looked at me like I'm an alien because I am a proud member of the Team Pineapple. I'm with you there, Eddie. It was the Canadian Hawaiian or something like that. It was called on the menu, which had like Canadian bacon, mushrooms, and pineapple. So I was like, I'm like, no. I said, oh, look, that smoking chicken. That looks really good. So, or, I was like all over that. And I'm such a picky crust person. I normally like a thin crust. There's a place in Burnaby, BC called Me and Ed's. I'm sure they're elsewhere too, but the one that I frequent, because it was just down the street from the house I rented with a couple of girls, Me and Ed's Pizza Parlor. Me and Ed's Pizza Parlor. And they have like the best thin crust pizza. And I would get a Hawaiian on thin with little sauce and extra cheese. And that pizza would like last me for like 5 or 6 meals, being a, kid living life on your own and by the seat of your pants and stuff like that. So I made that pizza last. All right, so let's flip this over. And it was filling, so, and it was tasty. Hot or cold, didn't matter. And still to this day, I crave Me and Ed's Pizza Parlor. It just was the best. I thought of going back just for the pizza. It was really good. So this place, actually, Gabriel, was like, it was like a Me and Ed's, but just like a thicker crust. I was like, hey, we were all happy with it. So, all right, let me move this out of the way. Tag was driving me crazy. Ooh, geez, we got sideways blowing rain. How exciting. Can you see much out there? Nope, just wetness. I can hear the ducks and the geese all quacking. I'm sure their nest that they were building has now been flooded, so with all this moisture. Oh, it totally is. It totally is. I just say I loved it. My work is not as pretty as your work, but I'm happy with what hey, just be happy with what you got. There's a lot of people that just, it just got to do what you got to do, right? You just have fun with what makes you happy. Don't be listening to the quilt police or the cross stitch police. If it makes you happy, you do it. Okay. Hey, Melanie, cheers to you. Welcome in. Okay, now let's work on the labels, or the little silvery parts that go in between. So what do we have a lot of? We have a lot of arch. What is arch? What is arch? We got white. We got white. Okay, let's take this one. Put it on our little cactus needle minder. We'll put this one off to the side. Here, let's tidy up. Well, exactly. You gotta be happy with what you do. And it's not a competition. No, just got to do the things that make you feel good about life. And being creative. You know, and this was a gift, so and it's so like it speaks everything of being a stitcher, a cross stitcher, a quilter, you know, needlepoint, applique, you know, all of that things. It speaks volumes. So it's just like it's so cool to be able to have some fun with it. Let's put you up here. Yep, exactly. Where are you? Okay, this is just white. Just plain white. Svindy. Svindy, Vindy. Yeah, stay in your happy zone. You betcha. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You just give them the look. Just do that. And then if they give you even more sass, you say, don't make me unpack my anger ass. And then you just kind of give them a little bit of like junior anger ass. And that usually scares them away. Usually they're like, ah! Gone. So, usually. Let's do one and see how we get with that one. I love this antler from last year too, but I have difficulties to download it. Was it from the Fox and Rabbit? Is that it? The Fox and Rabbit one, is that it? Yeah, they were charging, from my understanding. It wasn't free. Once it's done, they put a tag on it, a price tag on it. No, it's the same as I am with my story. I'm happy with it. Yeah, exactly. Be happy with what you do. You know, mine isn't perfect either. Like the stuff that I do, I wouldn't consider perfect. I would consider it. I did something and it looks good enough, and I'm happy with it. So I'd rather have it done than sit there and nitpick and stress about the other things, right? So. Okay, now let's put our white stitches in, because we're going to start building out like our little label folder for them. We got the arch, which is white, and there's one that's here. Make sure we're on the right track. We'll work our way this way. There's a couple of colors. Looks like we've got arch and bee, whatever they are. That's one top on top. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, fifth one. One down. Yes, it is. I've got 3 in a row. Yes, I want to buy it, but they say I am from Australia and they do not sell to... Oh, interesting. Well, I know Charlotte just put something towards you, and I obviously I can't read it, but I'm going to trust that it wasn't anything naughty. Was it naughty, Charlotte? Do I need to dismiss that message? I doubt it was naughty. Quilt Festival is this weekend. Good vibes needed. Hey, awesome. Yay. Here's hoping everybody has a great time. Lots of inspiration and beautiful quilts to see and get inspired. Like I was like in truly awe. I wish I would have been able to finish watching or getting to see the quilts hanging in California. It was very rudely disrupted, but nonetheless, what I did see was just mind-boggling and just like wow, so many just tiny little stitches, and a lot of stuff was really micro quilted, like really really tiny quilted. So. Let's go to this one, because that's it for that one. Here we go to, oh, this one's actually got a bit more. Lots of quilts and vendors to pop up there. Oh yeah, for sure. And there's lots of machines you can try too. Like if you wanted to get a mid-arm, there's a few people that are in our community that have mid-arms as well as long arms, or just even use their just domestic machine. And I've used a mid-arm myself, and Pop really liked the mid-arm. He was more comfortable with the mid-arm than he was the long arm. So there's you know, hopeful thinking and wishful dreaming and all that sort of stuff. Eventually maybe we can expand to having a mid-arm here in the shop as well. You know, for people to at least come and use. You know, they can come in, at least on a bigger space, right? Just rent the machine out a bit, right? Because it's sometimes so much easier just to move your whole quilt, right? Or, you know, it's the whole machine. So it depends on what it is. Now we're pretty much going to go all the way up. Two at a time. That really pops against the black, doesn't it? Yeah, Lois is doing her Fox and Rabbit on a navy blue canvas with white thread, and it is looking so beautiful. And I know, I think it was Wendy Kay was using like a variegated colors of threads. And this goes all the way up. Here. And one on the other side. There we go, perfect. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, check. All right, what do we need for white up here? Just a little smidgen there. Okay, so let's tie off at the back. Slip our stitches under previous ones to hold them nice and tight. If you don't have like a lot of space here where I just kind of went under two, I kind of swing back again and go under again. Like it's not going to hurt anything. It just gives you a little bit of like extra leverage. Hello, Jamie Rogers. Who might you be? Are you Jamrock? Are you my buddy from WoW? Is that you? Oh, you have a great day. Okay, bye, Mona. Take care. Oh, what the heck? Oh, my seam ripper. It's a good thing I don't need it. Hold on. I think I should get a longer thread. Do you have anything in mind there, Carla, when you're at the quilt festival that you're looking for in something particular? All right, now we'll scoot down over on this side here. Oh, hey! It just kind of looks like Jamrock's name there. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. We chatted on Discord this morning. Yes, it's the same person. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. And there's our star of the show. She's napping right now. She's in supervisor mode. at Sophie Lofi in supervisor mode. Yeah, we're just working on some cross stitch. It's actually quite a pretty one. It was actually gifted to me as a birthday gift from one of our members of our channel, Miss Marie France. So, is it still wet where you are? This is what we got going on. Thank goodness it hasn't turned to snow and or ice. Thank goodness. I was like, please no. Please on the no, 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 no. So, yeah. But it's like a puddle out there. And the chickens don't care. They look like little drowned rats. Feathers are all soaking. They're like blah, 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 blah. But they must be getting the best food because that's when the worms come up out of the ground, right? Because all the holes get filled with water, so that's why the worms come up. Hey there, Colleen, over on the Twitch side. How you doing? Hello, Linda Lindsay. Welcome in, my dear. How you doing? How you doing, Linda Lindsay? How's Miss Colleen today? I started my second pair of socks. They're for Pop. So, okay, I have a question for the knitters, okay? Because this is like only my second pair of socks that I'm working on, okay? So, I have a question. If the sock that fit me was 62 stitches around without any issues, and because of Pop's feet, they're a little bit bigger the way they go, I did 90 stitches and did a 2x2 for going around. Do you think that'll fit? And if I just kind of do that all the way down, because with the diabetes, you can't have like really tight things against the feet and stuff like that, or the ankles. So I thought if I kind of do the 2x2, 2 knit, 2 purl, all the way down till I'm doing like the heel, would that still wet? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, we're going to be like that for a while, too. So, and I'm supposed to get the tire switched over tomorrow. I'm like, I don't want to. Right. Okay, because I'm like, not that I'm like a pro after one pair of socks, but I figure, you know what, I got this. I'll just, what are you doing it? I got this thought in my mind. I'll knit 2x2 all the way down so I can make a heel, and hopefully that'll fit him just fine. So, well, because I think I was hoping that they would fit because of the 2x2 because of the stretches, but they wouldn't be tight on him at all. And if they are a little bit big, then I could probably work in a little bit of elastic around the top edge or something. But I figure, you know, it doesn't really hurt to try, so I was just gonna go for it. So. But yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Should be okay. Just got home from eye exam. All is good. Nice. Awesome. And cheers, everybody who's hanging out today. That's the reason why I did 2x2. Is because it would be nice and stretchy. So if he's having like a swollen feet kind of day, he won't be constricted by the socks he's wearing, right? So, which is a pain in the catuchus, let me tell you. It really is. Like I remember after my surgery, my feet were just absolutely huge. But you know, I had things wrong with me for quite some time, so there was a lot to balance out. She's out like a light. Okay, I think I finished on that side, the 3 and the 3. Yes, I do. Okay, we just need a few. Do we actually have any stitches here for that? No, we don't. Okay, so we're done with the white. Let's get ourselves, it looks like a little wand. Oops, sorry. Looks like a little wand or a little eye circle sort of thing. What color is that? That is light gray. Okay, we'll get that color next. Oh, hi, Colleen. Says Silex. Over on Twitch. Okay, now we need a gray. Okay, so let's pack up our white. Let's just kind of try for yourselves a little tidy here. I know it's so unlike us, but we're going to try. Okay, and now we need gray. What did their colors say for gray? Was it just like this little chunk of stuff I had here? No, I had a number of 674. Aha, that gray. Okay. It's a different gray. Oh, hold on. Where are we going? Must have already had one going here. We've got 2 spots here. There we go. We'll get it. We'll sort it. I'm just glad I don't swell up. I'll start worrying when it. Yeah. You're too little. You can't swell up. All right. We need 2 threads. We're gonna separate. We had 4 there, so that's why we had a little bit on there. Okay. Other than that, it's a chilly, wet day in the Maritimes. So, yeah, welcome to Nova Scotia. Okay, now let's bring our little chart back here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, we've got 1 stitch here. So what we're actually doing is like what is in a representation of these things on our skeins of thread, right? So that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're pretty much doing here right now. We're building it out in representation of the colors that they have here on the chart. And there's a little symbol that represents each color, okay? Just like that, okay? And then I put in, if I didn't have the color, because I have lots of stash. I have lots of threads and things that I could use and supplement color-wise or whatever. So if it said green, I found a green that I liked. Or if it said light blue, I found a light blue that I liked within a close enough range, right? So that would still have its own little expression, right? And then we got to go all the way down here. Okay, so right here we got 2. Yep. Hey, Marie Fres, what do you mean finally? What's going on? What's happening in your neck of the woods? Okay, now we need to, actually we fill in all the rest of this is all this color and same with that one. So woohoo, okay. So we just, that was it for those 2, for that guy. All right, let's flip over. Oops, hold on, let's kind of dragging a thread with us here, hold on. Dragging a thread, we're dragging a thread. Okay, tying it off. Hold on. Maybe. What's going on? Why? Ha 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 ha. There we go. Okay, now I think we'll just work our way down here, down on the side. I tried the 1 strand double up and I like it. I double the thread, then put the loop end through the needle eye. I have to redo so much. I need to be able to take the needle off the thread. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Just to like pop it out and then use the thread as a de-stitcher sort of thing, right? Like ripping the stitches out. Yeah. I gotcha. Oh, got a white one or a gray one poking out through here. There we go. Just poking out there. And this just fills in all the way down. We can, as soon as we get to this other little spot here, we'll work our way sideways. Because we've got 2 stitches here now. So did you pick the colors exactly that it says in the pattern there, Miss Patita, or anybody else who's working on it, or are you just picking something close that you have in your stash like I did? Here. Oops, should cross them. Had power outage and power came back on, and then couldn't get computer to work. Go back today, then they wipe out and reinstall. Oh, jeepers creepers. Lost all my emails, pictures, and website. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh, how heartbreaking. It's got to be so annoying. I'm sure a lot of people suffered that too, because I know there's a lot of support. People were, especially in the Gamel Statlers, or the Gamel long arm machines, the software that we have for them. We were told not to update to 11 because they haven't made the changes to the machine, so, or the software itself. Windows won't support 10 anymore, so. Especially lost the Stitcher's Paradise Sampler pattern. Oh no. Hold on. I don't know what I said either. I'm sorry. Just as a seam ripper is your best friend for sewing, the needle threader is my best friend for cross stitching. Yeah, it digs it out, right? I think that's why I always have like an extra one hanging around somewhere so I can rip out at least a little bit, you know. But I always end up having to unthread my needle, so. Oh, I can definitely hear the winds picking up, that's for sure. Okay, so now that one's finished. That looks really cute now. It's finished there. Now let's tie over and go to the next one. Tie off back here. Just slip it under a couple. Like I said, if you're a little concerned it might just fall out because it's just a little bit of a slip, just give it another little section. Now, this one here is the same. Whatever gets filled in around it is all the gray. Okay. So again, we'll start off on this side. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Bacon, coffee, chocolate mousse. What the heck? I'll be right over. Well, the chocolate mousse part. I'm not a coffee person. I'm definitely a tea person. But cheers to you there, Peter. Cheers. Cheers to everybody. Happy Cross Stitch Tuesday. It's definitely a very wet day here. And the wind is howling. Jeepers creepers. Oh, okay. Sorry, Patty. My question was, are you using the same colors as is in the chart here that they're asking for? Like, did you go shopping for those, or are you using just stuff that matches like what I have or similar? You know what I mean? So, and anybody else who was doing this pattern too, like, were you using exactly what they said in the pattern, or are you choosing from what you have close to thereof that matches that that you could use, right? So, sorry, my brain was farting. Made mess all over the place. It's like, what's my name? I can't compute. There we go. Oops. I use portable hard drives for some have some USB sticks. Yeah, we do a bit of both for all. Well, we use so much storage, it's unbelievable. We've got over 1,300 videos and live streams to YouTube. So I mean that in itself, we've been out there for 9 years, so we've got a lot of content, and that takes up a lot of space. So, and if something were to happen to YouTube, it's all gone, right? So, and as Pop says, it's something for our son to remember that, we tried to do something with our lives. Tried to make a difference. Tried to make a little stamp on this world. Yes, yeah, okay, awesome. I can't wait to see yours and mine as a different reference sort of thing together, and anybody else who's doing it too, so really cool. I'm going to have to invest in another one to back up my whole computer too. I have 1 terabyte pattern. Oh, for Jeepers Creepers, yeah. I am notorious. Oh, right click, save pattern, right click, save picture, and it all takes up so much data, or so much space, that's what I meant to say. Okay, now flip over and then we'll start. I think we got B and X to go in these guys here. And actually we got some B and T, which is blue, which is right. All right. I don't have a stash of threads. I will have later. Yeah, now you're starting, right? Well, you know what? That is such a great mindset to go with. And then you don't get disappointed if, you happen to, like, I know, for example, Tracy Provis was working on a project. This was a while ago. And she had to rip out, like, over 500 stitches, maybe even 1,500 stitches. I don't remember. But it was huge. And I thought, if you only had so much thread of a color of that thread or whatever, you would be, like, biting your nails to figure out if you had enough to finish off what you just had to rip all the way out, right? And I've done that too. I've done like a whole big block section, that had an arch or something like that, and realized I was completely off. So I had to rip out the whole thing. And it was like a good many arm lengths of, of thread, right? So it kind of puts you a little bit in the panic mode of, I don't know if I got enough, right? Yeah, it was 1,500. I'm like, it was a lot. It was like a lot. So to me, in representation, that's almost a whole skein of thread itself, because I think you get 2,200 stitches out of a skein of thread. So I think, I could be wrong though. So if you only bought, your pattern said 7 and you only bought 7, you're kaputtied. You know what I mean? Unless you can go find it again. But some of them, especially if it's like a hand dyed, a special variety or or one that came in a kit that came with that, and maybe that may be the only thing because it was dyed specifically for that, that's when you're like, I'll be like, I need to order another one. Quick, stat. That's where you're asking anybody who had it, if they had any extra, please send it to me. You'll take little tiny bits and put them together. Okay, so what do we need here? We needed B. We're going to do the B. Under the B, cream. Okay. Cream. I think you are that. Are you that? You are that. Yeah. Well, that you know, that good point. It depends on how you stitch, because if you sometimes if you're crossing over in the back, you're going to use more, right? Instead of just coming up one side sort of thing visually. So that good point. Good point. Yes. So that's like a whole skein. That's like a skein of thread that she had to rip out. I'd cry. I'd cry many, many tears. Lori Clark says, hi, Peter. Those Ontarians gave us their weather again. I'm going to have the pleasure of hanging out with Pat Strawhouse, I believe, Lori Clark, Tracy Wick, Pam, anybody else that would like to come and hang out with us when we're in Ontario, in Burlington, Easter weekend. What is that, the 19th or something? What is that? I always forget. I'm sorry. I just know the day we're leaving and the day we're coming home. Oh, for Pete Bob. It was very blue in there. I bet it was. Was that blue with words? I could see you stomping around like Fred Flintstone, where he's like frickin' frackin' dag nabbits and stuff like that. I could see you strutting around like that. Maybe because I've actually heard it in real life, so I know. Yeah, my words were not pretty. You know what'll happen to me, so I always eat. Yeah. Just in case, you betcha. I think that's the same good rule of thumb when it comes to quilting as well, especially when you want to do a pattern. They say, oh, it's only going to take, like 3 yards, for example, 3-yard quilts, right? I'm like, what if I get 1.5 yards of each, and then I got borders, or binding, or fix mistakes, or that's how I am like, or 1 1/4 or something. So, but cheers, everybody. Oh, geez, that wind. I can almost like feel it right now. Okay, so now we want to put in the B stitches, the little letter B. Here, we've got it all the way up in between here. Okay. So definitely a day to stay inside and stitch or sew or work on a project or put a model together or, empty the cupboards and reset them up straight. I don't know. But, definitely a day for inside stuff. It is miserable out there. I even didn't want to even go in just before stream. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I gotta go pee and I should grab a snack. I'm like, by the time stream ends, it'll be like 5.5 hours since I had something to eat, so. Somehow I don't think Tracy was mumbling curse words. They would be out loud and proud. I don't think she was, I don't think she wanted to scare the dogs. Allison's dogs. Bonjour. She's watching from the Rainbow Bridge in heaven. She was such a sweet dog. Such a sweet face. Gentle personality. Yeah. It's too bad she passed away. It's never easy losing fur babies. No matter if you're there or not. Right? Shower time! Okie dokie, shower time. So when's this? Oh, when you come back, maybe. Tina Turner concert. When's that? Okay, one more. Is that row of 3? Yeah, one more of 3. Oh well. Never mind. And if you're having a hard time seeing the dots, of the canvas or whatever, you can put a light underneath. You know, whether it's just a lamp or a white table or something like that. Here, I'll show you if I find it difficult. Oh, I have this little one. Okay. And if you just kind of pop that under, you can see where the holes are. So if you had something that was close enough and you could clip it onto something, like this one's got like a little clampy thing, so you can see. I'm trying to get it on the camera here. Okay, like a clamp there, and then you can just kind of aim it to under your project, and then you can see exactly what you got going on, right? You can see where your holes are, where you need to go, where you need to come from, all that. Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? So if you're ever having any issues, just don't loop the lamp head in the in your stitch. Whoops. Yeah, careful placement. Oh, and I lost my needle too. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. It stuck to my magnet on the front. Whew. Cactus saves the day. Okay, there we go. Hey, Crystal Dragon, how you doing? Welcome in. So, there we go. Yeah, don't stitch your lamp head in with your project. So, Pop has a picture of me. We lived in the UK at the time. It was probably like 2002 or 2003. And I was working on a frog cross stitch for my mother-in-law, and I stitched a bit of my shirt into it. Somehow I had made them one. I was like, what? So I had to cut the thread and then unstitch it for myself and my project, because it was in between a few stitches. It was funny. And the look on my face is like, what the heck? How did that happen? I was like, well, I do like to send a little bit of myself for every project, so why not? Did I cross 2 squares? Pardon? What? Did you cross 2 squares? Did I? No? What do you mean? Nope. Never. Okay. It was a dork moment, Silex. It was a really cute frog. It was like a prince. It was like a little poem with a frog, and it was like kissing your prince or something like that. And, because I didn't particularly like her boyfriend at the time, so I was hoping she'd find somebody new, but, that didn't help. That didn't work. So, there we go. Something I would do. See? We're the same. Oh, I thought maybe I missed something? Okay, all right. But yeah, that's a good aid to help you. It's a little aught light right there. And it's definitely has a good flexible head to it, and the light is really powerful. So, and it's just battery operated. Okay, AAA's. So, I've had this a very, very, very long time. Like, we're talking at least probably 2 decades. So I don't know if you can find one. And I like this part here on it because it does a little flippity floppity. you can like work it different ways. I don't know. I just think it's cool, and it's got like a little grippy thing there too, so it helps grip onto things. It makes a great puppet. All right, so that's B. Let's B's over here too, so let's do that. Okay, hold on. Let's pull my tail. How's Rita today? How's Crystal Dragon Rita? House of Creations? How you doing today? Cheers. Nothing better than a good old cuppa. I kept the lid on this time because I'm trying to decrease my tea consumption just a little bit. There was times I was just drinking tea, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. All right, so we need 3, 3, and then 2. We're 2 down. Should be in the right spot. And of course, the threads that I chose, I figured no matter what would show up really nicely against the black canvas. So I think that's why I chose the black canvas to begin with. That was a gift from Allison. She wouldn't let me pay her. I offered when we were there in California, but she was like, nope. You're doing great, actually fantastic. It's so good to hear. I'm cross stitched from some old projects, but it's very slow as it is hard to see the stitches now, even with the magnifying glass I use. So it takes me for, yeah. I wouldn't don't put the pressure on yourself of making it a gotta. Just putter away. Just putter away. Don't alleviate the stress from the project and just putter away. Eventually you get there, right? Put in a little time here and a little time there, it will eventually get done. And then 2 underneath that. And then I think we're done with the B's, with the little B. Because then I think we've got that. Oh, I didn't do X. Did I do X? Nope. X is down here and up there. Okay, right, okay. X is next. X is next. Up next on X. Everything is cooler weather before those triple digits and hit Arizona. It's coming. Oh yeah, well we got nothing but blah here today, so that's what we got going on. Happy to share that with anybody who needs some moisture. The Mom and Pop Quilt Shop lake is forming itself quite nicely. Okay, what is X? Hold on, let's go back in my chair. Scoot back some. What is X? X, what is X? What is X? I can't find it. Why can't I find it? Oh, tan. Tan. Uh-oh. Is this tan? Did I choose this as tan? I did. It's kind of like a peachy kind of tan, but hey, we'll do it. We'll do it. It crashes all the time, but now, nope, just do mostly cool things, sewing and listening to LL. I do. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I really, really do. Hello there, Kathy. How you doing? Welcome in. So this is our tan, and we're gonna do which is X representation on our chart. We're being brave here. We're doing 2 at a time. Well, let me put my needle on something. When I started driving home from work today, I saw my watch in the car, was seriously doubting myself as I left an hour early because of the summertime change. I laughed so hard. I've done that so many times in the kitchen. Like I think what was it, the fall back last time in November. I was making I remember switched it on my computer. I don't know what I was loading. I was checking emails or something like that. Saw the time. Clicked in that it was the time change. Go to the kitchen. Make a tea. Think let Sophie out. Maybe was outside with her a little bit. Came back in, and I was like really confused that it took me like an hour or something. Like it was like unbelievable time that I lost. I'm like, how long was I sitting outside chatting with the dog? You're playing with the dog, brushing the dog, whatever. I realized it was the clocks had not changed, right? Like at least the computer changes itself, but the microwave and the stove do not, right? So it was like, wait a second, what time is it? Go find my phone. Like, oh, okay. Too funny. I have done that before too. I was actually late one time for a job that I had. I was working in North Vancouver at the time, and I was wondering why, like, the ferry was late. It had a different time of picking up, and the bus was late because I had to take a bus, a ferry, and then another bus to get to my work. Yeah, stupid me. But it was in the winter time. Well, springtime, but still, it was winterish, and it was still rainy. And when you have a motorbike in the middle of, Vancouver, on rainy days, you don't normally tend to ride them. So anyways, had to take the bus. And then I'm like, why is the mall open and everything? And as I'm coming in, and then I realized the time had changed and I was an hour late for work, so. That one I was completely oblivious to. I was so like, what the heck? Everything seems so weird today. Yeah, now I know why it was weird. I'm doing okay. Doing okay for an old chick. So, doing good. I have my infusion next Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but next Wednesday. Tomorrow I got to go deal with the car tires, which means I got to get him out of the lean-to part too. So that'll be fun, considering it's so wet outside. My clocks will change themselves in issue with Arizona. It does not change times, but the clocks microwaves do, even though they are set Arizona time. No way, really? That's funny. It doesn't know what time it is. Oh, forgot to put a knot on that one. Yeah, these are really looking like skeins of thread now. Especially when we add that little parts in between. That's looking pretty. This just gets all the way filled in with this color. No, it does not. Oops, my bad. Whoa, whoa. Beep, 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 beep. Back it up, back it up. Oh, whew, okay. Okay, oh, it was. Oh my gosh, I picked it. My brain was farting. It was. It's okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's just restitch that. Cut, take two. Whoops. Yeah, the time zones do catch you every now and again. It annoys Pop, though. He gets very angry when there's a time change of any sort, so it's best not to mention anything. It'll sort itself out eventually. Oops, sorry, can't even see. Yeah, right? You guys are lucky. You always know what time it is. It's the real time. And we get used to the season change no matter what. I think they just get, oh, we're so tired of winter, let's just make something. Let's make something up, right? It might feel like spring if we do this. I get lost anyway. Clocks just help the being lost issue. Yeah, exactly. It's always cross stitch time. Lori's got it. That sounds like a new cross stitch that we may have to do. Little plaque for the shop. It's always cross stitch time. Okay, now we've got more to do in here because these guys are done. So let's tie off. Pizza, yes. Pineapple on pizza, no. Hey, it's for some and not for others. Like I said, we found a good one on the weekend out in Antigonish. So, Gabriel's Pizza. Very tasty. Pop had a pizza, and Marcus just had a pepperoni and cheese. So, and I had the smoking chicken. Delicious, and the leftovers. And pizza in the air fryer is like, that's the best way to heat up a pizza, that's for sure. It gets it crispy all over. Okay, so now we gotta go here. Because that is color. So that's 1, 2, 3 stitches here. It was chicken, red onions, mushroom, barbecue sauce instead of the tomato sauce. And it wasn't like overpowering either, like over sweet or anything like that. It just had some nice little flavor to it. So. And then the whole bottom row here. That's right, yes it is. Okay. I just do not care for cooked pineapple. I have put fresh pineapple on uncooked or uncooked pineapple on pizza. But yeah, that's how I like my anchovies too. I like my anchovies on top after. Or we used to do fresh sliced tomato on top after the pizza was cooked. Right? So I do agree with that too. Or like a little basil as well, or whenever we wanted a little fresh pizzazz, even just some like goat cheese or feta cheese or something. I like that as a nice topping without having to be cooked. But I do like cooked mushrooms. Actually, my favorite kind of mushrooms are button mushrooms in a can. I don't know why, but you pan fry those babies up in some butter. Oh my goodness, that's like heaven. A can of little button mushrooms and some butter. Okay, so now we need the B and the T, the big B and the big T, or little T, for colors, which is blues because we just used those down here. So I'm just trying to get it on those few little stitches. And is double A. And anchovish is double egg. I'm confused by that. I love cooked mushrooms on pizza too are definitely good. Nicely thinly sliced, yeah, for sure. Oops, okay, we don't need this color anymore. We needed the blues. We had the blues. We had a little bit left over here, so let's use that. How's Vicky Bush today? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Cross Stitch Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Cross Stitch Tuesday. Well, let's just confirm that I didn't just grab the wrong color there. No, it's blue. It's blue. It's good. Look at look. So we got one stitch here and then like 4 down here. Okay, stuffed egg. Okay, I know deviled egg. For some reason it was just the anchovies. I was like, does it have eggs you put on the pizza? I was like, you know, like anchovies. Not anchovies. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? The little fishy eggs. Caviar. Oh my goodness. Clearly I don't eat it, so. Because I can't even remember the name. But I hear those are salty, and some people like salty things on their pizza. That's why I like anchovies. But I also like anchovies in a Caesar salad too. Like if you're gonna give me a Caesar salad, make sure there's little chopped up anchovies in there too, right? Like that's a true Caesar salad. And you know, fresh croutons. Okay, so now we just need the light blue for the tea on that one. No caviar added to it. Oh, okay. Yeah, fancy pizza. Hey, Mama Pop and the lovely Sophie. My granddaughter Baylin says hi, red face. Happy. Well, hello. Welcome in. Hi, Baylin. And there's Sophie, all curled up in a ball. Happy to have you here, Baylin. Thank you, Vicky Bush, for hanging out with us. Appreciate you very much. We're going to grab some light blue that I had just put away. Of course, should be a long enough piece right here. Oops, sorry. I'm going to have to get more than cheese and crackers. Y'all be making me hungry. I know, right? Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I'm making for dinner. It's got to be quick and easy. I got dungeon run later. I'm epic reading. So excited. Button mushrooms from the can I don't like. Can't take the texture or taste. I spit it out right away. Can't even bite it. No, hey, don't worry about it. Everybody's got a yum and everybody's got a yuck, and it's okay. I don't yuck other people's yums either. So I don't know what it is about them. I would eat them out of the can all the time as a kid. My mom would get mad at me because they were like saved for a meal or something or whatever, and the can of mushrooms she wanted would be gone, and I'd be like, whatever, I don't care, I like them. So, yeah. Whenever we had mussels or oysters, like in the can, like when they're in the oil, did I get that right? I think I did. We could never have it with my mom in the house. And if we had it, we had to rinse the can, wash the can, everything before she got home because she couldn't stand the smell of it. We haven't eaten yet. Got to take it out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice. That sounds like a fun time. Out having snacks and lunch with Grandma. Nice. I'd take it. Alright, so we just got these 3 little stitches here to do in the light blue, and then those 4 right down there. And then when we get the bottom half part of this done, we'll have to do the same because it's more of this color being filled in here, and then it's like another little skein down there because, like, you know, they sit like that, right? So that's... Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was supposed to rain till much later, so I think we're in for quite a bit. I think they said up to 50 millimeters. So the weather warning did happen on my phone this morning, so I was like, oh, what's it going to be? Because I thought, you know what, I don't want to, you know, if we have to cancel stream, I want to, you know, cancel it right away, you know, so people know and, you know, can, you know, go about their day or whatever, you know, if they had plans to come and hang out or share or something. So, but it was just looking rainy and a little windy, so not the freezing rain part, because we were just a little too warm. Too warm, which I'm happy for. Okay, look at that. Those look so cute. Here in Belgium, it is super sunny, but very windy as well. We had some lovely sunny weather. What was it? It wasn't very long. It wasn't yesterday. Yesterday, I had to take Marcus to an appointment, and it was like snowing, and it was that slushy, wet snow going on. So I was like, let's hope this passes real quickly here. All right, we've done that part. So we've got our threads. I don't want to do the back stitching until the whole part is done, right? But unfortunately, that's not until, hold on, it's over on this side. This part of the pattern, right? Because it'll match up just like that, right? The bottom part. So that's what our little skeins of thread that we're working for will look towards. But all this little black lines that you see here, that's what we call back stitching. And you usually do that after the whole project is done because it adds the dimension or a little bit of depth to what's going on, right? So I think we might skip over here and start working on the scissors, working our way up and around that pattern. So let's pop it out of its little frame and shift it over a bit, okay? So let's just do this. Let's take our little needle minder off and unscrew our frame. Unfortunately, Mother Nature decided about 6 months ago that I would be an unlucky recipient of being extremely allergic to seafood. Oh my goodness. That would ruin my life because I literally live off of chicken and seafood. I can't eat, I can eat a little bit of bacon, but not much. It does bother me. But definitely not beef or pork, like pork chops or pork tenderloin or, you know, anything like that. So if I buy any of that stuff, it's just strictly for the boys. So why are you fussing with me? Actually, maybe we should move it over. Maybe that's why it's fussing with me. And then I'm just going to twist this to tighten it up as I kind of push down a little bit on it. Put your body into it. You gotta make sure it's snug, right? Like, oops. But not snug that you put a fold in it. There we go. So, Annie-O, with your carrot cake, are you making icing for it? And is it a cream cheese? The last cake I made, because I know Pop doesn't like cream cheese, but he doesn't mind like carrot cake with a little bit of cream cheese icing. But I just made it with like vanilla icing for the people who wanted it. I didn't ice the whole cake just in case Pop didn't want any icing because of, you know, diabetes and stuff. So, which is good. Not that I needed more icing. Because I put it on top of mine and then the sides of mine. Like, don't want to waste it. Not that I needed it. Any seafood I get an allergic reaction to that gives me anaphylactic. Really? Yikes. Oh my God. And they are expensive. Like $550 Canadian. Yes, they are. And they only last so long, and it's very annoying. Okay, so we got the scissors part. Oh, hold on, we got that. Oh, do I have any more light blue today? Should I pull the needle off of that? We do only need a few stitches here, so let's do that. Let's fill that in. That's the T. That's the T. Oh, we can do the little dangle part to the snips too. Yes, that was a plan earlier. I don't have the right sugar for it, but now I have to wait till tomorrow to buy some. But I want to eat it. Yeah, I would eat it now. Who cares? It doesn't need icing. If you have regular like sugar, you can pop it in your food processor and make icing sugar if you wanted to. Just repulse it like crazy. Pulse. You can make your own icing sugar. All right, let's put those 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. At least we counted correctly there that day. Whoop, go us. Okay, let's put our little blue stitches right in here. Our light blue. Okay, there's that. Can I skip? Nope, so I got one down here. That's going to cross a little bit in the back. I think I'm going to scoot my threads under so they're tucked in to get myself over instead of using a big thing like that. Oh, don't have, okay, that's okay. Just a mixer or a smoothie maker thing? Is that power? I don't see why. I'd give it a try. I'd give it a try. Well, yeah. Yeah, a blender will work, that sort of thing. We have like a handheld for like making soups and stuff like that, like to pulverize the soups or smoothies, like a handheld blender thing. And I just do that up in a, container full of sugar and make my own. I've had to. I've been like a cup short or something making a cake, and I was like, no, I'm not going to the store. In fact, actually, it was a holiday, and the store wasn't even open, so I'm like, Okay, so that's that one there. Got one up here. Trying to do our little light blues stitches. And we've got one more up here. Two. Yep. I would take a little less and measure because I think it actually fluffs itself up. So I think it's actually less sugar that you'll need. So I'd go a little on the less side. I tried try it for trying it. Sake if you had enough of the other sugar to play around, and because your cake's already made, right? It's not, it's really like no harm, no foul sort of thing. Because you could always use the sugars for something else if you had too much, right? So. But yeah, I'd give her a go. Give her a go, Annie-o. Okay, now we're going to do this little bobbly thing here, but we need to change our threads. We need E's, question marks, and equal signs. What are those colors? Now I'm excited to get, hey, yeah, right. That's not how it works out. E's and equals. So lilac, light lilac, and green. So equals, E's, and question marks. Okay, so did I finish with my? Yes, I did. Okay. All right. All right. Let's find our color. What are we going to do first? Let's do the equal sign. What's the equal sign? Light lilac. What did I pick for a light lilac? Do I even have it? I should. Is that it? Is it? Okay, good. Oof. Well, it's because we already used it because it's on one of the skeins over here. So. Here and here we've got 2 threads. Put a little bit up there. Get them so they're lined up. Fold them over the needle so you get a little hoop. Squish the hoop. Pop the hoops through the little eye of the needle and you're good to go. Got 2 threads in there. Now I always come down and pop a little knot on the end. Yeah, yeah, right. Rita. I had the mixer. I instead of switching it to low, I switched it to high, and I was adding flour. And boy, like the whole half the house was wearing sugar, and it was amazing how far that went. Okay, so here, so we're gonna go 1, 2, space 1. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's just make sure we are in the right spot. Nope, I already made a mistake. Hold on. Back it up. Back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, nope. It'll be easier to do this. Do this and pop the tail. I'm trying to backtrack. Start over. Fresh start. I was over 1. The frosting sounds good, but I don't think it'll be good for me. Probably not. It's never good for me either, but I want to do it. One thing about sugar video, yeah, exactly. It takes less sugar. I same time add a little bit of butter of sugar. Yeah, if you're doing it for that, for making the icing for sure. Although my favorite is buttercream icing. Okay, so oops, there we go. Focus, focus, focus. Back cat. Above the dark and then 2 over. Yeah, I had myself starting above the light instead of the dark. Okay, that was a space of 1, and then backtrack. Now go up on the ankle here. 2. We had lots of branches down over the winter and stuff like that around the property. I was going to go do some collecting on the weekend, but the winter just and have like a little fire outside sort of thing, but the weather was just not for it. So maybe this weekend coming up. Okay, that's 3. Put that in the middle. Yep. Okay, so backtrack. It was on Saturday's stream. I don't have it handy. What 2 and up here. then space, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here, and a space, and then 1, 2, 3. I think we made some really good progress here today. I really do. We got all our little skein thingies over there done, and their little in-betweens, and we'll get this little bobble thing here done too. Okay, now here, and we go over for 3. By the way, hi Florence, how are you? Good to have you here. Coming on in, demanding the the page to go to. I see how it is. 2, 3, and then 2 on top. That's okay. I know where your priorities lie. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. And then 2 on top. Oh, careful. We don't want that little one in there. That's like a Sophie hair. We've already stitched Sophie hairs in here already. She's just part of the quilt shop, people. Ever encased in the stitchings. Lurking and working. That's fine. Okay, and then here. Yes. What exactly is this thing am I stitching up? I'm confused. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It is a something that's attached to the snip. So is it like a little dongle or something? Because it goes here and around into the bottom of the snips. So what is that? Is this just like a weight so you don't lose it somewhere, or what? It's just, or is that a bead? You have your cat. It's just part of the project, right? Just gotta make them one. It's to me, it's just adding insulation. There's a few times I've knitted Sophie's hairs in my socks, and I'm like, that's just extra, insulation. So yeah. I've seen people do weirder things. Okay, I think that's it for there. Now we need the E. Okay, we'll turn it on. Try and pop those stitches under. There we go. And then what was E? Under the E, E. Hold on, what was E? Wrong page. Wrong page. E, lilac. And I think I had that right here. There we go. Nice. Retractable line. Oh, hey, maybe. That could be it. I'm just like, what is this little dongle thing I seem to be making here? I'm confused. What is it? What is its purpose? I need to know right now. Right now. Oh, I didn't get the 2 of them. Can I get the 2 now? Can I get the 2? Nope. Go back here. Backtrack. Scissor fob. Okay. Scissor fob. I'll take your word for it. You guys wouldn't lead me astray, would you? Would you? Sophie is snoring like crazy here. My goodness, she cracks me up. Okay, so beside the B, is it 2 E's? Okay, so we're going to have to work our way up and around it because it's like the purpley pinky colors. Purples. Here. Have to get a new thread for the last four stitches. Oh no! Oh, I've done that so many times. Like, oh, dang it! How could I have done this differently so I didn't have to rethread? Okay, so that's 2. We need 2 stitches there. Almost dropped my needle there. So good that the right hand knows what the left hand is doing at all times. Other than that, things could get confusing around here. Oops. What do we have here? We have a pop. We're having a pop. Why are we having a pop? Pop, pop, pop music. Pop, pop, pop music. Come here. Let's go back here. Oh, oh, oh. I got you. You can't. I am the knot detangler galore. Did I do that right, or did I just do that wrong? I might have just did that wrong. Can you guys hear her snore? Oi, now I really made a mess. Oh no, I didn't. Ha! I win! Dun, 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 dun. Hey Janelle Stitchery, how you doing? Welcome in. She says, hi Lorlyn. Hi Danielle. What's it doing? I just conquered the evil demon of a knot, and I have won. I have won. I have been successful on the detangling. Ain't no stopping me now. Okay, and then we got one more up there. We're just working on our Stitcher's Paradise project, cross-stitch project. Only, I think we've done like 2 or 3 weeks, just little Tuesday sessions on it, so it's been very fun and very colorful, and every little bit we put into it just makes it look so much nicer every time. I'm very happy with it. I do have a little knot in here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. How is Danelle today? How's the fam jam? How's everything? Are you staying well? I've seen from a couple other YouTuber posts that, you know, they just haven't been feeling well, or they've been canceling streams and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, oh no, something going around. Okay, now we need this one in here is the question mark, and then I think that should have been a big, what is it? What is diamond? Do I have a diamond? Oh, I do. Pine green. Okay, so that's a little bit of pine green there. Oh, pine green at the top and there. Okay, all right. I got it. I got it. There we go. Can I get this down? There we go. Can I get it off there? Jeepers creepers. Okay, let's do the little bit of green, because there's only like 2 stitches of green. So let's unwind what we have here. We probably just need one little strip. So let's take the one off. Thread this up. Get those 2 little green stitches done, and then we'll work on the other color. Okay. Yeah, very excited. In a couple of weeks, we're doing a meetup in Ontario, Burlington, Ontario, with people of our channel community. And I'm really excited to be hanging out with them and working on a project. I'm going to do a jelly roll race for charity. And I'm just really happy that people want to come and hang out and spend some time together and work on something for charity. Okay, okay, those are only the 2 little green dots we needed. I know, sad but true. That's all we needed. Okay, we'll fill up the other ones in between. Okay, which was the question mark. What was the question mark? Well, let's put our thing there. It is peacock feathers. It is. It's a Violet Craft block, but I did my own pattern. So I didn't like what they had going on. That's for me. Okay, question mark is... Oh, it was a different green. Oh. Yeah, it took a while to actually do that project in itself, so it was a very labor intensive. It took about an hour and 10 minutes to do each block. That's just the sewing of the block and the cutting and that itself. Having everything like pre-cut for you, and just grabbing the pieces and going. It took about an hour and 10 minutes for each block, and there's 75 blocks in there, so. And then there was probably about another 4 to 7 hours, 6 hours, maybe 6 hours of cutting. Each diamond shape has 48 pieces of fabric in it. So it was definitely a very big project. Okay, now... we just put that in the rest. Okay, there we go. It was good fun. It was good fun. Nice. Awesome. 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 Actually, I should check up on Pat Riemenschneider's shirt. See if Pop ordered it yet. I know he's been really busy with work, but I don't want him to forget. Oh, that was supposed to be the lighter one. Uh-oh, hold on. I don't know what to switch that out. Guess it was more than just 2 little dots with that color. It was actually 4. I appreciate you packing your shirt. Your Mama Pop Quilt Shop shirt. Looks cute with the little purples and greens. Okay, does this one come up on here too? It does. Oh man, again, the last 4 stitches. Kent's back is I've had to put little patches on, and he's been wearing his back brace too, which is good. And Marcus is getting better. Overall, he's doing much better. I think I just forgot a color there, but I might also just stitch that with it. I don't care. It's fine. And then we have a little dark blue to stick up right there. So looks like a little maraca or a baby rattle. It's the party. It's a Mexican party. Okay, now we just need a little bit of the blue. I'm so blue. No, I'm not. I'm not blue. Lucky number's 4. Could very well be. Yeah, slowly with Shirley, they gotta learn to definitely look after themselves too, right? It's hard sometimes. By looking after themselves is seeking medical treatment when necessary. We all know that's a hard lesson to learn. Alright, there we go. Our little dog paper. Okay, we will start the scissors, but we're not going to finish them. Let's do W. I don't think we've played with the color W before here. Have we? Apricot. No, we have not. We're gonna have ourselves some apricot colored scissors. Bring a large M&P shirt for me for Jelly Roll Day. I like blue or yellow. Okay, I'll see what I can find for you. Or you want me to actually like order you one? Is that what you would like? I can order you one. Can do. Blue or yellow? Are we talking on the lighter sides of those two colors or darker sides? Because it depends on what we have available via the thingamabobbin, right? So the shirt thingies below the stream. Okay, what is apricot? Did I pick up apricot? Did I? Is this my color? It is my color. Filling up the tank now? Yeah, it takes forever when you're dealing with that. I remember. But could you imagine doing the one at the Burlington office there, Lori? You've been to that office before. Can you imagine cleaning out that tank on a daily basis? Or maybe not daily, but they do come weekly, so. I think I'll just try and pull one at a time. One at a time. I'm assuming you have well water there, Lori? And it's not city water you're pumping in to your tanks? I'm buying it's Friday. Okay, all right. Okay, just want to make sure. I'll get that ready for you. Okay, now we start our scissors, the top of our scissors here. So we're working with the color W. It's right here. Not everything is at the apricot color, right? We've got some star in here as well, which is a yellow. Okay, so we're kind of like a bright pair of scissors. Oh, no problem there, Pat Raymond Schneider. Big hugs to you. Big hugs to you. I'll check on your shirt. I'm thinking it might have got forgotten with Kent being so busy, but I will sort that out. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Hey, Natalie J, how are you? Just got in from work. Well, hello. Happy to see you today. Just plugging away at this little Stitcher's Paradise cross stitch. couple colors to it, so I'm working on like one color, and then I'll have to grab another. It's kind of working its way, got a little bit of a weeble wobble. What's going on? So we got 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So 1, 2, 3, side, yes, one side. It'll seem odd getting these parts done and then not finishing all the way down till we get to the other side of the pattern, right? Hello, Sherlock Sos. How you doing? I'm on a well. Couldn't imagine. Well, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, geez, if she's cleaning the fish tank every other week or every week and then filling and emptying, my goodness, I couldn't imagine the cost. I may have to. Hold on. Let's do this for a second here. Where's my pencil? My pencil. Where have you gone, my pencil? Because we got there's a lot of back stitching over some of the letters, and I'm like, I might get confused, so I might have to find me a pencil. Don't know where one is right now. Okay. Oops. I'll just have to do my best. Okay. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, bump, bump. I'm going to attempt to stitch later. I have the bottom to do. Of this one? Or of the, what are you working on there? It's Natalie J. And just a reminder, Zoom is on Thursday this week, the member Zoom. Tomorrow I gotta go deal with changing the tires over on the car. So, sorry. It'll be on Thursday instead of Wednesday. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Up and over. So, oops, sorry. That's on the wrong one. I'm working on my home. Oh, right. Gotcha. Your home sweet home. Yeah, that was super cute. I like that one. Home sweet home. Should be home stitch home. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, where do we need to go from here? confirm me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then we got the one on the angle. And then it's 2 above that. Just trying, you can see how we're trying to make that little shape for the scissor. Oh, I thought I had this on the wrong camera. Hello. Oh, I pushed the button, was the wrong button. I'm sorry. Sorry, people. One of the future patterns I want to do is the Lord's Prayer. I have that one, actually. I would frame that and hang it on a wall. I got that from Miss Allison's collection. She had it up for grabs, and I was like, sure, I'll take that. I would take that. Now we need, what, 1, 2, 3? 1. Uh-oh. Oh no, Charlotte. You can't find them. No. That's the worst. That's the worst of the worst. And you need them now. Right now. Okay, is that it for the W's? No, it's not. Okay, so we've got 1, 2 here. And then this one. Yep, right here. Beside it. On the angle. More. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hopefully those look like a pair of scissors when we're done, or at least the top of a pair of scissors. Okay, so we got the 1, 2, and the 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. 5 more. Was it 5 too little, or? No, 6. Okay, 6 too little. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're just making the shape of where your fingers go on the scissors. Okay, and then we're going to go this way. 1, 2 stitches. 1, and 2. Okay, I think we got ourselves that part. There we go. Got ourselves up here and around. Got the nice little shape of it. Found another needle. Well, then I have to wind a new bobbin. Uh-oh. Okay, I think that's it for that side. Star is the other color, which is a yellow. Okay, let's put our threads up and under here. What time is it? Oh, really? Oh my gosh, we've been on. It's almost 20 to 3. Oopie doopies. Oopie doopies. Okay. All right. Well, I think we're going to be that for today. I think we did really good. Look at all our little progress we did. We got this one all finished. All these on the inside here. And we finished off our, I don't know, what a dongle, that thing. And part of our scissors. And we'll continue working on the scissors next time to hopefully finish them all out so they'll look just like this. So, okay. Does anybody have any questions before we say goodbye for today? Does anybody have any questions? I'll do that one so you can see Sophie in the corner. And let me tidy up my threads. My pattern. That's a good question. I'm thinking I might do baked potatoes and chicken balls. I think I might do that. Baked potatoes, chicken balls. Yeah, baked potato. I think so. Thank you, Suzanne. I'm not sure. I think the boys might have something pork in there, and I can have the chicken balls or something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. What are you having for dinner, Silex? Put a little threads around here too. Put her blue. I gotta wind my blue up on a little card or something. So. Stuff away. Okay. All right. So actually, let me give you a quick of what this actually looks like when it's all stitched together. No clue what I'm doing for dinner today. That's when you're like wishing somebody would just help look after you for a while. So here's like, we've started in the center. We've started right here on this project, and we're working our way like this row kind of up, as you can see our progress of what we've got going on, right? See, there's a representation, okay? So, and then now here is, this is when we come into introducing the second half of the project. Well, minus the overlappy bit. But you can see how it's all, everything quintessential quilting, embroidery, stitching, just having a good time, right? All with the stitches of everything. We got needles and spools of thread and skeins of thread and the classic tomato up there with the little rose in there. And I love all the roses on the outside. The framework is going to be really pretty as well. So that's what we're aiming for. It's a big project. I think in the end it is, I don't think I printed that part. Oh, sorry, it's 218 high and 157 wide. So you need 15.5 by 11.5. So those are the sizes right there. Okay. It is going to be a lot of stitches, that's for sure. For sure there, Pat Strawhouse. You betcha. Okay, so let me tuck this all away in my cute little project bag that I made with some hot air balloons and some very cool funky fabric. And I love it. Pop that in there. Got our needles on our needle minder. Pop our canvas back in here. It's just big enough for my project too. My cool little thread holder from Vegas, from Pat Ada. She gave it to me to put it in my hot little hands. It's awesome. It's very nautical. It's I took a trip to California. Remember that, Colleen? I met up with a few people of our channel, so I ended up making 6 of them. 6 of the project bags to give away. On mine, of course, I'm not going to put big hugs and my name, of course, because that seems a little bit redonkulous. But for everybody else, I put their name and then big hugs, so they know always and forever. They always have a big, big hug from me. So yeah, I made everybody one that we visited with. And I made it with the same material, so it's a bit of mix. Everybody had a little bit of this and everybody had a little bit of that. So I just kind of, I don't know, pulls this all together. So, yeah, I made it as gifts because, you know, a lot of people flew like across the world to hang out. Like, I was like absolutely flabbergasted. So I wanted to say thank you to them for doing that for me and with me. And yeah, so I made me one and made them one too. I thought, just show the love. So other than that, we'll see you on Saturday, hopefully without any issues, and the weather will be nice, and we've got like big pond works going on there. I've got the car to deal with tomorrow. Can you read my cake question? Oh, I missed your cake question. Oh, hold on. Does the cake with the frosting on it go in the refrigerator before I can eat it? I don't put my cakes in the refrigerator. If it's cool enough temperature, like overall, you don't keep your house really hot, the buttercream won't melt. So I would just leave it on the counter or like near a cool window in the cake tray or something like that. So I missed your question. I'm sorry, Annie. My project's going with you. Very nice, balloonist. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, I don't, even if it was a cheesecake one, cheesecake I would put in the fridge, but the cheesecake icing, I wouldn't. I just like whip it up and put it on the cake, and it never really lasts long enough. Fridge? What fridge? Just grab the fork. Any questions? Any questions today at all? Other than that, we'll see you on the members on Thursday, because we're not doing it tomorrow because of the car. So on Thursday, members, and then Saturday afternoon stream. Okay. Oh, I just found a mistake on the letter spacing, but I'm not ripping it. I saw nothing. I saw nothing, Pat Ada. Oh, look at the star of the show. Are you ready to rock? You ready to rock? You ready to rumble? Sophie! She's like, I'm ready to nap. That's what she is, aren't you? You ready for nap, old lady? Aw, you're so cute. Mama loves you. Yeah, we'll see you on Saturday. Big hugs. Thanks, everybody. And if you had any questions, just leave it in the comments below. And that we will catch you on the next one. Thank you very much for gifting me with your time. I greatly appreciate it. You could be somewhere else, but you chose to be hanging out with me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Big hugs and squishes. Laters.